My name's Alex Kiesling. I'm the Director of Special Services for Flushing Community Schools, and I kind of had a long path of, getting to where I am today. So it started back when I was in middle school. I became a peer-to-peer support student, so it was supporting students with special needs, specifically autism, through elective courses. I started that in middle school and did it through high school as well. When I graduated high school, I was hired as a paraprofessional. Went to school full-time as a paraprofessional and got my teaching certificate. Once I got my teaching degree, I taught for a couple years down in Waterford and Troy. Then became an ASD teacher consultant for Genesee Intermediate School District, and after that, been here in Flushing as a director for the past 2 years, so going on year 2. Peer-to-peer is really the reason why I'm here and the reason why I got into special education. So we had a social worker in Clarkston. Her name was Pam Schomer, and that name, she's been kind of a mentor throughout my whole career, but the social worker identified me not making the best choices, not doing well in my classes, and she said, "Hey Alex, we have this really great program here in Clarkston called AI Link." Some kids had connections with school through football, through band, through different clubs and stuff, and I always struggled to make that connection with teachers, with my peers, with my school community. But once Pam put me in the AI Link class, the teachers there, the students there, the kids that I was supporting were just, that turned out to be my connection to school. And I didn't know it at the time, but it put me on a trajectory to become a special education director. I think the most rewarding part might be a little bit selfish, but it's watching the people that I support the kids and work with the kids and have successes on a day-to-day basis. I can't tell you how hard the staff that I support work on a daily basis. I mean, I see them coming in on the good days and the bad days, and just supporting kids regardless of what's going on in their own lives. I think supporting my staff and making my staff feel that support is probably one of the most important things to me as a director. I think one of the most important things to me as a director is my staff's mental well-being, making sure that they can do the job. But the biggest way that I support staff is just trying to be visible, trying to get into the buildings, work with the students. We get parents all the time who are calling in to, just question whether or not their child has a disability or if they notice some developmental delays. Reach out to your local school district special education director. Reach out to your special education office. They can guide you to the right place. Start with your kid's preschool teacher, your kid's pediatrician, your kid's school. Bring it to their teachers, bring your concerns to the teachers, because advocating for your child if they have a disability can be extremely discouraging when you're trying to figure out all the hoops to jump through and who do you talk to and where do you go. I field questions quite regularly from parents about how to navigate the special education process, and I always encourage the residents of my district to call in, and I'll have that conversation and we'll get you started on the right path.